Just trying to set things up here. We'll put the link in Discord. Nice run you had there, Niles. I was watching the first race. Hope you're all doing very well, happy, safe, and warm and fed. Just trying to get my... I didn't really expect on doing this. I just decided to hop in. I saw it was 2 races. I watched the first race. I need to get some of these skins. I seem to be missing car skins. What's going on here at the times? My settings are screwed up again. My margins, because I was racing last night. So I'll just fix that real quick. I wish there was some way I could avoid this or make it a lot easier than doing it this way. Every time that I go into single screen from triple screens, I have to reset my margins, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a pain. Whoops, went too far. That should work. There's your leaderboard. Currently there's 20 drivers. Time left 6 minutes and 25 seconds of qualifying. One minute 36 seconds for the leader. That is just flying. For some reason, I don't know why, I get the schedule mixed up, but I thought today was supposed to be the rain race. Hopefully this will show up on the screen. This is your top 10. Let's see if I can do this another way. There you go. There's your top 10 right there. And their times. Bajak 136.1. Peter Wolf 136.2. Bird 137. Bailey 137.4. Simpson, Bailey got hit from behind in the first race, so I don't think he completed the first race. Simpson 138, Nemeth 138, Garland 138, Wood 138, Honov 138, and Tholen 138. That's what you're looking at right now for times with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Oh, okay. Niall, I'm not keeping up too much on that stuff because I know it's not a points race. It's too much stuff for me to remember. But Niall says they deleted the rain races from a few tracks as Monday race. Okay. So much going on. It's too hard for my brain to remember everything. Excuse me. And I got a picture of nothing on my screen. That's not good. Drop this link as well in Facebook. So we're racing at Zandvoort. It's a little overcast. Sorry for not paying attention to chat. I'm trying to do some recruiting and dropping a link here and there on Facebook and a couple of places. Maybe we'll get some more viewers. Hello, Nikos. It's Nikos. Better to warm up with the actual week conditions. That's the meaning of warm up, I guess. Prepare for the races ahead. Nikos loves overcast, looking great in this game. Plus, could see my braking points and the tire markers and the track easy. Good points. Tell you, I'm gonna miss this. When the weather warms up here, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself anymore. I'll be outside. I'll probably miss broadcasting all these races. People will probably be glad to get rid of me. Let's take a look with Jonathan Wood. He's currently in 7th position. I did turn the game volume up a little bit. Hopefully you can still hear me over the engine. Just gonna turn that just down a tad. Hope you're doing well today, Nikos. For those of you just popping in, eSeniors is a plus 50 league. You can join them by going to eSeniors GT3worldchampionship.com. There's your grid. First is Bezjak. Second, Wolfs. I'll just call them Wolves. Third, Bird. Hoop J fourth. Bailey fifth. Wiggins sixth. Nemeth seventh. Wood eighth. Simpson. Garland. Ponov. Tholen. Arabas. Belichick. Molesky. Torrance. Miles. Mark. Then Mark Christopher. Then Kopervik. And I do need to update my skin pack apparently because I'm missing cars. I don't know if people aren't using the right cars. The last time I updated my skin pack was about 2 weeks ago, I guess. Hello, Big Natty. Hope you're doing well today. Nice to see you for the second time. There's Bezjak. Yeah, tough race yesterday. He had contact early on a second lap, which sent them all the way back from third place to, and that was a points race, third place to last place. And I'm not sure where he ended up. I think he had an early exit. It was a tough race for him. There's Bird, Hoop J. I need a better camera lens for getting up close. I don't like doing that. The one where you go out of the car on your own, because for some reason when I do that it goes in slow motion. Well, 1 minute 3 seconds till they start. Fiddle around with the views. As always, we'll start from the hull cam. Putting on my winter coat. It's awful cold here today. Trying to stay warm. Drinking hot water all day. 18 seconds. Drivers are filling up on their Gatorade or Red Bull or whatever. Drivers are starting their engines up. Just see the lights come on. I'll say it anyway. Drivers! Rev your engines! I won't say start because they're already started. You see it. One driver pulled to the side in the back. Not sure who that was. This driver starting from the pits. There was a BMW. Kind of pulled to the side there. Anyway, we're going to hell cam. That might be the BMW right there. See, he's moving back up to get his position back, I believe.
Green light, green light. Go, go, go.
Go, go, go! Green flag is out and waving, and they're off. Not sure who that BMW is that just fell to the back. Maybe it's Uwe? Oh, wow! Major pile up. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow, there's cars to the left, cars to the right, cars all around us. We got a DT. let's be glad they got all this out. Wow, there's 6 cars involved in that. Woo-wee! That's some heavy action. Let's take a replay. Wowzer! Let's see if we could see the original. Oh wow, there's just been another incident. Just the 135. That actually was like a red flag event right there. Originally it was the 28 and the 196. Wow, look at that one car at the top of your screen and the inside. He really... I wish I could get a better look at this. Who's the... We're going to go into a replay and take a look at this, because this kind of information is pretty valuable when it comes to later in the race. I mean, later in the week. Toggle HUD. This happened up front. Change camera. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We're going to slow it down. This is important information on what not to do. Okay, we see the purple car. Purple Mercedes. So he got hit from behind. We go to car behind him, which is the 420. We're going to take it real slow. Since this is not a points race, I'm not too worried about that we're missing some stuff. I want to see what happened here. Looks like just the 28. Oh, the 28, which was actually the pole sitter. So we're breaking it down. Right now you see it's red. Red, red, red. It looks like the pole sitter didn't get a great start. That's my guess. So you see this car's doing 80. The pole sitter's only at 84. The outside driver's already at 90. We're going to speed it up a little bit. Hope you guys don't mind we spend a lot of time on this, because these are crucial incidents to sort out when it comes to how big things happen for later in the week. This shows, like, I mean, this was just collected so many cars. And the other cars, was there a lot that they could do? This guy's doing 54, 66, 65. I tried to avoid 1, 2, got another shot there. They're just starting to pile in from behind. Wow. Looks like a parking lot. That's what can happen here. This will be a lesson for later in the week. All right, and now we're going to go back to live. And we're live back in the race. About 5 minutes and 20 seconds have gone by. So I took the time to show what happened, or what can happen at this track, because there's not a lot of room in turn 1. Ooh, some contact there between Jeremy and Peter. that was Jeremy. No, that's the 82 Simpson. That's not Jeremy. And I just want to let people know that showing that is not to disparage any driver whatsoever, but to show things that could happen and trying to learn from those things. And people a lot of times take that as being negative. It's not negative, it's learning. It's also good reporting. And that's the stand I'm going to take with my channel, reporting racing. Promoting racing. That comes with all the actions that come with it, whether it be incidents, good passing, so on. Learning myself. Also trying to pass on knowledge that I learned with other people. Go with the Helicam view. That is Peter Miles in the green Porsche. And some people will say, oh, don't show that, it's bad against whatever XYZ league. I'm not a person that candy coats things. There's going to be good and the bad that come with me, and there's going to be good and the bad with everything in life. Nothing in life is perfect. And part of actions in life is how we react as humans towards actions, how we handle them, and how we learn. That's a... Oh boy! Garland tried to make a corner pass, and you got the worst of that. Take another look. About 4 car lengths between the two cars at this point. Closing. He's got a nice deep corner. He goes for the inside. The other guy's turning into his apex, and he hit him in the door. And now, the driver's got a nice little gap for himself. There's Garland at 304. That car's a little beat up. Turn 139s. Peter Wolf running 137s. Man, I wish I knew how to drive those Mercedes well. I think they're the coolest. I love how they're front end, the long front end. It's just a cool looking car. Uwe Tholen, 8th place. Last lap was a 140. I always wish I could say Jeremy's name like the French say it. Jeremy Arabas. Just doesn't, my tongue just does not want to work that way. Here we have an Audi and a McLaren battling. Two drivers out, Mark and Molesky. One got to do one lap, the other one, I don't know if he started or not now. Kevin Torres driving the Mercedes. Merche Ponov, number 28, BMW. These guys are teammates. Look at that little symbol they have. He doesn't have any country. Is that part of their flag? They have that little symbol in the upper left-hand corner of their flag. I'm familiar with their flag. Some of these guys have not even chosen country. Or it's just not showing up. Maybe they chose it, it's not showing up. Bailey's having a pretty good race. He's gotten settled in now. This guy is eventually going to do, you're going to see this guy do pretty well in Group 1. Once things settle in, I think he's in Group 1. This guy's, maybe he's in Group 2, I don't know. But you're going to see this guy, I think you're going to see him do good things. Good racer, very fast, steady. You see Hoop J is just running away with it at this moment. Good job. There's some heavy hitters in this race. And he was ready. 37. Wood is doing, Bird is in the 137s and Wood is in the 139s. Bailey 138. He's getting traffic behind you as the 196 is moving his way through the field with 16 minutes left. I grew up listening to, when I was a kid, announcers like Chris Economaki, Jim McKay, Jackie Stewart, Paul Page. These are guys that did not candy coat things when they announced races. They did their broadcasting, did their announcing, and they painted a picture of what they saw on the track, and they were fair and unbiased, and that's pretty much my goal. Now you see Wolf is being pressured hard by the 304, making this race very interesting for the Wolf. It's a very hard car, very hard track to pass on, and he's being very, very patient behind Garland. There he goes. Is he good? No. Thought he was going to try there. And to Garland's credit, he's not just moving over. Even though he knows that driver is a lot faster than he is. He's holding his line. Oh! Oh boy! Oh yeah! Look at that! Garland did the crossover move. Contact. I tell you, that Garland is something else. That guy gets better and better and better all the time. And I absolutely love the way he holds his line. He wouldn't care if you're Michael Schumacher behind him. He's holding his line. There's a couple drivers in here like in this league that do that, and I absolutely love it. Yesterday was a very busy day with the Super Bowl, and everybody wants to call you on the phone and everything else. And today I'm just taking it easy. Having a nice, enjoyable day, eating good food, napping, watching some racing. Let's do a quick rundown. Here you go. Niles Hoop J. Last lap was 137. His best was a 136. Bird in second. Best lap 137.5. Last 138. Wood. Best 137.7. Last 138.3. Bailey, who has now been caught by the Wolf, who was just dicing through the field super cleanly. Looking for a way by. Can he make the outside pass? I doubt it. Even as fast as he is, not that easy to do. Oh! The pressure got to Bailey, and he's going to lose, I think, multiple positions. No, he's able to keep it on, and Garland gave Bailey plenty of room. Very nice, clean, gentlemanly racing there. Just shows though you could race in a nice aggressive pace. People think that racing is aggressive. Is it right or wrong? But you could race aggressively and still race cleanly. Laszlo Nemeth, hello. How are you today, sir? Hope you're doing well, and hope this broadcast finds you in a nice, safe, warm house. And Laszlo says, hello all. Was short second race for me. I felt like being a pin into a pocket at the bowling lane. Yes, we went over that incident at the beginning of this broadcast for about, I would say, good 3-4 seconds. We're just breaking down the incident. So when viewers, this is the first week of the race at this track, so when viewers might take a look at this broadcast, they'll think about the incident that happened and, you know, how they can avoid it, different things that could be done, give people room and all that kind of thing. Well, even though your race hasn't gone so well, hopefully you're doing well, personally. Big Natty says, strike! We're having a little fun today. This is a non-points race. Currently 14 current cars running on the track. This is Kevin Torrance in 14th. Merche Ponoff in 13th. Simpson 12th. Belichick 11th. Jeremy Robus 10th. Koprovic 9th. Bezjak looks to be pressuring Uwe for 7th. We'll stay with them for a second. Personally, all well, good. Thumbs up. That's the most important thing. That's Garland. Garland might be the next target for Bezjak. Bailey's running in 5th. The Wolf has made his way up to 4th. But I think it might be just too much of a gap for him to overcome. I don't think he's going to catch up to Wood. Not with 7 minutes. Although, who's that just in front of? Is that Wood just in front of Wolf? See if we can get a view of that. That's the main thing people have to understand. Yes, I think that is Wolf. That is Wood in the 4 view. People understand everyone with the racing, different opinions and this and that, blah, blah, blah. They confuse that with the actual going outside of all the racing and competitiveness is just, wishing people goodwill. And all of us, we could be the 2 nicest guys in the world, get on a racetrack or some kind of competition. And those 2 nice guys, when their worlds collide in a different way, sometimes, aggression occurs. It's not like fishing. You meet a guy, you're fishing next to him, you're both trying to catch fish. Yeah, sure, you're competing for the same fish, but the guy's next to you see he doesn't have anything. Hey, want half my sandwich, buddy? It's not a big deal, But racing is a different kind of hobby. Laszlo says, working hard to avoid incidents so far with odds against me. Too much light touches with big consequences. Yes. Well, luckily, this race, I don't think I could be wrong, but I don't think this is a points race, so you don't have to worry about getting any penalties hit against you on your license or any of that stuff. The only, you have your in-game SA, but other than that, I think it's a good practice event. There's Wood. His last lap was 1:38, and there you see in the background Wolf catching up, but he's got 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I think right now, with the competitive nature of Wolf, he's thinking, can I catch this guy? But I don't think it's possible. Big Natty, aka James, always starting in the back so I don't have to deal with all that madness. Yes, I would say for my first 8 months or more of racing, because I was definitely new to ACC, and because I was slow, I always wanted to start in the back and just be out of people's way. But I would say the last month, all of a sudden, I'm starting to want to be farther up and actually learn how to negotiate the front. And the more experience you get, whether mid-pack's definitely a dangerous place. But mid-pack to front pack, and you can also do this against the AI. You can set up AI races and choose where you want to start, so you can practice it that way. It's not the same as online, but with the AI, you can turn off the statistics so you don't get penalized. As you see, with 3 minutes left, Wolf is catching Wood. See, they're growing closer and closer. There's Wood. Go to TV1, you see, just over the hill now. And I think Wood is going to be feeling it before the end of this race. It's going to be his last goal to catch Wood. Yes, I 100% agree. That's generally my main focus. My main focus since I joined was always not so much to be competitive, but to finish the race and finish the race without causing anyone else issues. But that's mostly because I don't have the skill set of drivers that have competitive times, where I'm starting to finally feel a little more competitive, and I'm starting to get more in that position of having to make decisions on split-second decisions on whether I want to go for a gap or not go for a gap. Is the other driver in front of me watching his pattern to see if he leaves the door open or not on the laps before? Things like that. One minute, counting down to 1 minute left. Can Wolf catch Wood? Looks like Wood was a little bit squirrely back down in that corner, and I guarantee he's noticing the other car becoming bigger and bigger in his mirror.
Alright, man, leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
Hoop J is on his final lap. So there's going to be one more lap that he gets a chance to get by. Let's take a look at it. This is Bailey. Garland, there's big separation. Check. I'm looking for races, other races. Jeremy might be contesting Uwe. Right behind Jeremy's quite a ways back. Honov. Let's go back to the other fight. Right here. We'll stick with this for now. Third gear, fourth gear. Downshifted to third. Second gear, he's on him. This is his big chance. Will he attempt to pass? Second gear, he's really on it. Third gear. Fourth gear, he's showing pass. Wood shows the outside. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. Let's go with the overhead. That might have been his one shot. Wood's got it. I'm sure that Jonathan was loving that. That made fun for him. Let's go back to the Jeremy versus Stolen fight now. We'll ride with Jeremy. Good job, Niles. Excellent. You ran away with it. And it looks like Uwe has it. And that's the end of that. We'll take a quick look at what happened in the beginning of this race before I go offline, just so people that just arrived can see what happened. But first, let's take a look. At So Wolf, I'm just gonna call him Wolf because it's easier. Came in 4th. We're gonna show his replay of where he started. He was, where is he? 9th? Okay, so we're going to go out of here. We're going to return to the garage. We're going to quit.
Green light, give it all you can.
Very civil conversation going on here. We're going to quit, and then we're going to take a quick look at lap 1 corner once again. And this is not to, just want to make clear when I show stuff like this, I'm not doing this to point out anyone doing this or that. It's mostly just to, people see it, they'll know when they go into turn 1, they have to be careful or else you're going to have a giant melee in turn 1. Let's stop for just a second before we get there. 1, 2. We'll go with, I'm going to get rid of this because I don't want it to be like it's blaming anyone for anything type of thing. So, oh, that was a good view right there. Hold on. Let's do it from behind the car. And now we're going to slow it. Everyone's braking hard, then the tap. Honest mistake, stuff happens. But let's go to overhead view. This is what could happen. And it was a completely honest mistake that gentleman made. We're not into like trying to shame him or berate him or anything like that. But look at the carnage that could happen in this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now there's 11 cars that had contact, but there was 11 possibilities here. And these guys back here waited super patiently. Okay, what happened to this guy? Hold on. Why did he end up where he ended up. Two and him contact. 222. Oh my goodness. Let's see how the 2-2 made it through. Put it through the hole here. He's on the track, okay? So he has the right of way. The other car is off track. Let's just make that correct right now. Boom, let's go back. See right here? Other driver has 4 wheels off the track. This is how you break down an incident. Right now, he comes back on. Number 222 actually has all the right to the track. It's an improper rejoin and no right to spin him like that, but somewhat karma right there. Came on a track, there's contact. And that's pretty much how it went. And then at the end, here's your leaderboard. Hoop J, Bird, Wood, Wolf did an amazing comeback. He was like 9th at one point. Just sliced through the field in a very, very aggressive, but a very clean aggressive. People could be clean and aggressive. He was extremely clean making his way through. Bailey, Garland, Belichick, Tholen, Arabis, Simon, Kopervik, Ponov, Torrance, Molesky, and Mark. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it here for today. There's some comments in the chat. In this season, somewhat fast drivers join, but some of them are so aggressive that I believe they don't have any chance to be high in the leaderboard, says Nikos. Laszlo says Prima Niles. Nikos says Gold Girdan Corral. That's the best I could do at that. Sorry. Uwe says, hi, guys. Lazo says, that red McLaren was me. Okay. And Nico says, good race, Uwe. Unfortunately, isn't it there? And that other word that people don't like to say. So, anyway, thank you all for viewing. Thank you, eSeniors, for putting on this wonderful 2-race format, which is kind of cool. When I first saw the schedule, I did not like the schedule. But I always correct myself if I think I was wrong. I really love the schedule now. I think it's a fantastic schedule. The person that made the schedule did a fantastic job. A job well done. And the nice thing is, for the 2 weeks, it's not the same track. So you get an opportunity. You don't get bored with the same track. You could be 1 week is one track, next week, but it's still 2 different series running back-to-back weeks. And I say well done on that. Everyone likes to say, I saw a comment in Discord that I'm negative. So I'm going to be on that negative stuff and point it out when I'm not negative. So everyone have a wonderful, wonderful day. Stay safe. You and your family. Thank you for viewing. Have a great day.